Oh, I'm live, am I? My camera looks like crap. Anyway, what's up, people? As you can tell by the title, how do I display my screen? Now, I'm doing this directly through YouTube, YouTube Studio. How do I show what's on my screen? Because I want to. How do I show what's on my screen? Through this. Can I? I can't. No. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, live stream, as you can tell, flat earth. Why? Like, I'm going to have to bring the photos up on my phone because like I've looked into it. I've actually tried to, I've looked at it objectively, and I have looked at it properly objectively. I have, tried to understand where they're coming from, and in some aspects I can understand what they're talking about. I can, some of it even makes sense, but when I say some, I really mean some of it. And I've written down key points because I've done a recording. I actually did a recording for like an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not going to upload it though because I touched on some subjects in it that were a little mean. Not to say that the key points. I've actually written down some key points to keep myself on track instead of going off on a tangent like I did. But anyway, the Earth is a flat disk floating in space that's covered by a giant half dome. And I mean that. I actually mean that because I watched a video of it. Like, this is while I was actually looking into it myself, and, trying to find real evidence. Now, this is one thing, okay? A group of people sent a rocket up into the sky, right? Sent a rocket directly up, and eventually it hit what seemed to be a ceiling. It actually hit a roof. It just stopped, dead. No explosion, nothing, just stopped. Now, the issue I have with that is if anything powered by aviation fuel, if something was shot up, either rocket fuel or aviation fuel, if anything that was fueled by either of those two substances, by those two liquids, was to hit something at that sort of a speed, it would explode. Simple. It would explode. So tell me why it didn't happen in that video. Seriously. But why? Why did it not happen? Because, sure, if it went high enough, in space there is no oxygen, and oxygen is needed for an explosion. For something to actually properly explode, to have an impact and explode, oxygen needs to be present to actually fuel the fire, basically. That's just putting it simple. And I know, yep, there is that point. Sweet. But anyway, that was one thing that I tried to watch. And so, as I said, the Earth is a flat disk that has a dome that covers it, a solid dome, of sorts, whatever it is, but it is solid enough to stop a rocket. Yeah. The outer edge of this disk is Antarctica. The entire outer edge of the disk is Antarctica. Now, as a globe, the widest, like the longest distance as a globe for the Earth is the equator. So wherever the equator is situated, I mean, you can have the equator where the equator actually is, but to measure different points, it's the same. It'd be the same distance no matter where the equator was or is. But in saying that, the outer edge of the flat Earth would be twice the distance of the equator. Now, if that were true, how is it at all possible to fly from New Zealand to America? Because if what you're saying about the flat Earth is a thing, right? You can actually fly direct from New Zealand to America. It is possible. Okay. But the thing is if it was flat and the distance between the Earth and America was what it was depicted on a flat Earth, that would mean that the distance is double what it is on a globe. Because, like, think about it, okay? The distance from America to the physical equator, and then from the equator to New Zealand. You see, like, anyway, I'm getting off topic again. I am. And how do I bring up my damn screen? How do I bring up what's on my screen? Because I really don't want to look at my face. I'd really much rather not look at my face. How do I show what's on my screen? Because I need to show things. Why is it not letting me manage it? I have YouTube Premium. I should be able to manage it. This is stupid.